Oh, through political correctness, we can't see life as it may be. That world hidden from you and me. I just laugh and start to sing. Ha 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 ha! It's sideshow, infotainment, politicians and news anchors and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Oh, that Game of Thrones is what they play. Oh, a house of cards just day by day. Voters lose in every way. It's just like I always say. It's sideshow, infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Yeah. Donald Trump's got quite the past, with all sorts of legal probes up his ass. It's all coming down, all oh so fast. But it's just a sideshow. And I'm just laughing last. Oh, it's sideshow, infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. The most trusted puppet in media is me. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman.
I'll tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using. It didn't require any additional entertainment. You read what others had done. You didn't have the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. You could scientists have done things which nobody had ever done before. Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could they started thinking they should.
Well, it's about that time where we figure out and talk about what we learned today. And it has been an interesting day. WrestleMania weekend. Talked about WrestleMania pretty much and wrestling the whole day. And if that's not your thing, well, next week we'll be coming back. We'll come back next week and we'll talk about cartoons. Talking about Nickelodeon with Dave. Coming and talk about Nickelodeon with Dave. But I know what everybody wants to hear. They wants to hear what I have to think about some toys and action figures that I have over my shoulder right now. The very first Marvel Legend figure that I got, I think it was two of them. It was Night Thrasher and Tombstone. So I got this Tombstone figure here. It's Tombstone in a suit. So I got that. And looking forward to seeing how this figure is. Doesn't look too crazy or anything. Just looks nice. So that's Tombstone. And then also the one that I was really looking forward to is the Cyclone. Cyclone from Masters of the Universe. The little toy was really interesting. It had this little mechanic where you would spin the figure. The figure had a little tiny place on his belt, a little wheel on his belt, and you would spin the wheel, and then he would start spinning around, and his arms would fling up, and he would make this little tornado effect. That's Cyclone over there. Mattel Creations made a new one. Still has the spinning effect, which that's important. Got to have the play feature, right? I know sometimes it can get all gimmicky, but so yeah, no, absolutely. Shout out to Hyper Hyper Baroque. That's like the movie. Like no, that's like the music. Baroque, yeah, like the music. Hyper Baroque. Anyway, shout out to Hyper Baroque. We are broadcasting live at Sam Newsman on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Sam Newsman, Facebook, YouTube, and X. That's where you're going to find us. So In terms of anything else, I do have some things coming up next week. I think next week, what do we? Yeah, we should probably play some Ninja Turtle themes too, as well. Well, Nickelodeon is Ninja Turtles now, so Ninja Turtles is Nickelodeon. So we'll be playing some Ninja Turtles themes next week. I have some Turtles things to talk about already on the docket. As far as this week goes, you might see me here and there. Listen, we're pulling back a little bit on the daily reels. We're just doing that. We have some things going on behind the scenes, and we're going to do that. What is it? Shout out Samantha Butler for becoming something. I just saw it. Say it again. It's a shout out to Samantha Butler. Samantha Butler, congratulations. She became, I guess, the boss, right? Anyway, so shout out to the new boss. Not the final boss. The final boss, that would be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Because we have discussed that Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Roman Reigns is going to go against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins tonight. Tomorrow night is going to be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Should be very interesting with WrestleMania. Of course, what was that? Oh, yes, my very cool ramen toy hat. Shout out to Ace. Looking forward to some, I'm trying to get to Joe Fest. The goal is to try to get to Joe Fest. Not going to sure if we're going to do it just yet. But things are starting to line up to where it looks like that we might be. So I might be able to see Ace here pretty soon. Shout out to Cato's Collection. Cato's Collection, if you're listening or you're trying to pick up some action figures and toys, Cato's someone you want to follow for that. If you want to save 15%, maybe you should use the code SKYDRO at extremesets.com. That's for action figure photography, by the way. We're talking about action figures and toys here. So here at the end of maybe we should call this the What We Learned Today toy segment. I don't know. It's just very interesting to me. I know that I look really amazing in this hat. You know who gave me this hat too, right? It was Cato. Cato gave me this hat that he got from Ace. Right. It's kind of like a little bit of so Ace gave it to Cato, Cato gave it to me, and now I'm wearing it on Saturday morning. You get to see my beautiful puppet face, but you can also hear my beautiful puppet voice. Why? By downloading the Live 365 app. Search WDCE to do that. Also, you can find, you go to WDCE.org, listen to the live stream there too. That's where you can find me as well. At Sam Newsman, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, Twitch, what else? Rumble, something called Kick here pretty soon. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. But we'll be back next week. Follow me all during the week, and you'll be able to see me here, setting the standard, raising the bar, the only way a real media puppet knows how to do. Here on the only award-winning radio show dedicated to the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real award-winning media puppet. From the most trusted puppet in media. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday Morning.